We're gonna go deck by deck to show you exactly what is on each level. Deck 4 is nothing but staterooms. On the right hand side will be your balconies as well as your ocean view rooms. And on the left hand side is going to be your interior rooms. Deck 5 is nothing but rooms, staterooms. On this deck will be the Stardust Theater. This is the show venue in which we have seen both Broadway type musical shows as well as comedy. It's beautifully decorated. We've never had to wait in line, nor have we ever not found a seat. As you can see, this is a very large venue with plenty of seating both on the bottom floor as well as the top level there. They do have seating especially for handicapped guests. I know on previous ships that we have been on, you have to line up 30 minutes to an hour ahead of showtime to be able to have a seat. We have not had that issue on board the Gem. This will be the Gem Casino. I'm just gonna walk through. You can see what's going on. We'll walk through to the other side. So I'm just gonna pan the room just so you can kind of see the amount of people that may be in here at any given time. So there's plenty of chairs available. This is just the other entrance to the Gem Casino. It stays open into the wee hours of the morning. Plenty of table games, mechanical games, you name it, it is available here. Kind of a hot spot for cruisers that enjoy this kind of thing. It's the cashier's desk. There is a bar in here as well. We have the Magnums area. They will have regular shows here featuring musicians of different types. And they play on that stage there, as you see. Lots of seating, lots of fun. We come over here quite a bit. They have a cigar club. It's called the Corona Cigar Club. Really nice.
And so it's a different mentality, but I respect the hell out of him because he believes in the cause of America. So I respect the heck out of him. Love him. Yeah.
One of the other venues down here is Le Bistro. It is a French specialty restaurant. It is encouraged to have reservations here. Let's see if we can get in here and take a little peek. Very elegant. We have not eaten here. We have done some of the specialty dining. This is not one of them though. But it is quite beautiful, as you can see. Just what this area looks like over here. Very elegant. Magnum's Champagne and Wine Bar. Just as the name implies, they do specialize in champagne and wine. However, you can get virtually any mixed drink. It stays pretty busy when there are musicians playing here in the stage area. One of the things that we judge a cruise ship on is seating. As silly as that sounds, we like to be on all parts of the ship. And just before I pass here, this is the Maltings Beer and Whiskey Bar. They will have different tastings as well as classes available at both of those bars. You just have to check your Freestyle Daily to see what those are, the times and the costs for those things. But as I was saying about the seating, we love to get out and about. Not that we have to be super active or anything, but we like to people watch and see what's going on. And so seating everywhere is kind of a high priority for us. This is Magenta's. Just a little sneak peek. We did have dinner in here the other night. I think it was last night. It's a really elegant spot. It is a smaller version of the main dining room, the Grand Pacific. They do serve the exact same menu. And of course, during regular hours, you'll see the tables set up. I like that one a little bit. They'll have the china and the linen and the stemware and whatnot to make it really nice. But it's the same menu. And like I said, there is no assigned dining on Norwegian. Everything is considered freestyle, which is nice. Kind of gives you options. One thing I will note, it's silly the things that we realize and at times take for granted. Some of the other cruise lines, bathrooms are scarce. A lot of the time you have to go back to your stateroom to find a restroom. On Norwegian, especially the Gem, I can speak for that one, there are bathrooms on every level. This is the Tradewinds tax and duty free store. Of course, it is after hours, so these shops will be closed, but we will walk through. And this is what I would consider one of the main decks. This will be the deck that the atrium is found on, so a lot of activity and traffic will be on this deck. This restaurant venue to our right is the Orchid Garden Asian restaurant. It is a specialty dining venue, just so you can have a look and see what it looks like. And overlooking this railing will be the area that I just took you through, the Magnum's bar as well as the Magnum's show area and La Bistro. And over there around the right hand side corner, you can't see, it's going to be that cigar bar. This is kind of tucked in here off to the side, and I will be honest, the amount of days that we have been on this ship, both in the past as well as this particular sailing, I had no idea that the teppanyaki was located here. It's not clearly marked. I just happened to be walking by here earlier and realized what it was. I'll just kind of put the video in there just so you can see. One thing I can say, some of the layouts of cruises are a little confusing. You will find some areas that you will just be completely blocked off and you have to take a staircase or an elevator. And I am of the type of person that gets confused, and Brandon kind of keeps me in check, and luckily he knows the way to navigate on all these ships. So I depend on him a lot, but I do have to say that the Gem is one of the easier ones. It's like the layout is just, it makes more sense to me. And here you will see the atrium bar. They are closed at this time, so they're doing a lot of cleaning, getting ready for tomorrow. Here's the big screen. It constantly stays on with trivia games, movies. Under that staircase will be the Starbucks. We have definitely visited that a handful of times. Lots of seating. This is a really popular place for everybody to gather. And this area here is the service desk, guest services. You also have the restaurant reservations area. So if you have specialty dining and either need to make reservations or have a problem with your existing reservations, that's where you would go to fix that situation. Right here we have Cruise Next. That is a benefit in which you basically put down your deposit on future cruises. And there is a very large onboard credit benefit to doing so. And we did participate in that program the last time we cruised on Norwegian Gem and have had great success with it. We were very pleased. If anybody wants more information about that, just text me, message me. I'll be glad to explain that further. And this is the shore excursions desk. Have any questions or want to book an excursion, this would be the desk that you would need to visit. This is the finance desk. So as the name implies, anything dealing with money. I'd say the best bet is just to go into the main line there at guest services, and they can direct you to where you need to be if you need to speak with the finance office or if it's something they can handle. This area will be the art gallery. Just to show you a little sampling as we walk through. Some very interesting pieces of art. They do have different shows, art auctions, things that may interest the art lover. Both sculpture as well as drawings and paintings. Just browse over here for you to see a better look. To my right and directly forward is the Internet Cafe. So if you have any issues with the internet here on board the Norwegian Gem, you would just seek out this desk and they will help you rectify whatever problem you may be having. And forward is the Bliss Lounge. I would classify that as the nightclub of the ship. And we'll take a step inside. It's gonna be a little bit loud. So we'll just take a peek inside and give you an idea of what it's like. Sounds like the party is bumping tonight. Of course it is midnight, and this is spring break, so we do have a lot of college kids and young adults on this particular sailing. Definitely a club vibe, a club atmosphere, and I'm definitely too old to be in here. There's also a bar in here as well. I don't think I got the ticket to this event. Just so you know, I am up way past my bedtime just to get this footage for you. We are now entering the photo gallery. In here, of course, as the name implies, you will find anything and everything to do with photography. Both the equipment as well as your pictures that you may have elected to be taken while on board this ship. They do the iris photo, which is something that I've wanted to do. I just haven't bit the bullet because it is a little pricey, but I think that is just the coolest thing. We bought a pair of binoculars on our last cruise on this ship, specifically to take to Alaska. So we got them from here. And we did use some onboard credit for that, so girl math, didn't cost us quite as much. One of the things I did notice, as silly and simple as it may seem, some of the ships, the cruise lines, you feel constantly bombarded by people that want to take your pictures. And of course, it's just an easy no thank you. They don't push, but still you are approached and asked about it constantly. On Norwegian, they have the ability to take pictures clearly, and they have the little station set up if you want to do that, but never have I ever felt compelled, pressured for taking their photography. So on deck 8, the most important thing is going to be she hands. This is the 24/7 dining venue that provides breakfast, lunch, and dinner. As you've seen, we have visited this place numerous times. It does overlook the atrium, and there is a bar back there. The only other thing on this deck is going to be rooms. Deck 9, as you see there, is just gonna be staterooms. Deck 10 is just staterooms. Deck 11 is going to be staterooms and the bridge viewing room. So this is the bridge viewing room. Security notice, no camera, no video, no cell phone. I'm thinking it's going to be just the front view where the windows are. They're closed right now. So we're gonna just do a quick pan and just get out of here just to make sure we're following the rules. But those windows during the day, they raise those blinds and allow you a sneak peek into the bridge. And I would be a complete imposter if I tried to pretend like I knew anything about exercise equipment. I will say that walking across this floor is very squishy. It's like some type of specialty flooring they put in here. I do know enough to know there are free weights, there are cardio machines, as well as these weight type machines. I want to say the old word was a Nautilus machine. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. I admire anybody that comes on board a cruise and sticks to their exercise regimen. I know that when we come on board, we're thinking of food and lounging, and that does not equal exercise. We probably should, but have towels available for you. Free weights. Got some TV going on in here. It's a female changing room. We'll check this one out. So it looks like you have lockers that have a code that you can store your things. There is the instructions. There's no fee for them, but you just have to follow those instructions to be able to use them. That's where I'd store my cheeseburgers. And a hair dryer, sinks, water fountain, showers, bathrooms, and just a continuation of that, same thing. Showers, sinks, lockers, literally just a mirror image. Okay, so this is the Maritime Heritage Library. To be honest, this has been kind of a great exercise for me to do because I have walked past a lot of these things, but have not actually come in to see how it works. So one of the things they do that I did notice the other day was a class. There is a charge for it. It's called Take It Easel. They do a painting class daily as far as I can see on the schedule. So in regards to choosing your book, you choose your book, you sign up here, and it looks like you need to return the book to the library by 6 p.m. on the last night of your cruise to avoid a $25 charge per book to your account. Makes sense. Keeps everybody accountable. There are some games available here if you want to do that. And this little collection of books seems to be pretty decent. Surely you can find something amongst all these titles that you'd be interested in reading if you didn't bring your own book. A lot of the cruise lines used to have a library, and they've kind of phased them out, which I think is kind of sad and unfortunate. So it's always a treat when I see one that is still being used. And on this wall, you will find all the awards, plaques, all the things that the Norwegian Gem has been given. A lot of times it is just like a plaque to signify that the Gem has arrived in a port for the first time. And of course, my eyes land on the fire department, just because if you know, you know. So lots of things to look at. If you like history, maritime history especially, that's what you need to do. Moving right along. It's so funny cruising. Okay, let's stop in here and then I'll go back to that. There's squirrels on my head all the time. This is the, oh, it's locked. So this is the photographer's studio. So not only do we have a photography shop, but there is a studio that you can book appointments for professional portraits to be made. It is funny. And if you're a cruiser, you know, and if you are, the closest thing I can say that even remotely resembles that is if you are a camper. Camper meaning anything from tent camping to RVs, pop-ups, you name it, whatever. If you camp, you know the general feel of the culture on the campground. Cruising is the exact same way. You don't meet a stranger. You can strike up conversation and find something to talk about with anybody and everybody you meet. Usually the conversations start out by past cruise experiences, what your favorite trip is, your favorite itinerary, your favorite ship, and it's just ready-made friends, just like on a campground. You know, every time you're on a campground, you're sitting around the campfire, you're riding your golf cart down the road, stopping and talking to everybody, sharing a meal, whatever it is. It's just a really neat culture to be in. So this is the pool area deck. This is the adult pool, as well as the adult hot tubs. And I mentioned on an earlier video, Norwegian is great about keeping the rules. So children are not allowed in this pool area, and they will be instructed nicely to go to the pool adjacent to this one that children are eagerly permitted to be at. Just kind of keeps things nice for those of you that want a peaceful swim. I've been in those hot tubs before, and if you're like me, most of us girls like extremely hot water, and those meet the mark. And over here you will find tables and chairs. This area has umbrellas usually at these tables, so during the heat of the afternoon you can still sit out here by the pool and have a covered area to eat at. Super nice. This area has the hot dogs, hamburgers, salads. There are life jackets available for you to use. Safety first, y'all. That little gazebo thing will have different music played on it during the day, as well as some of the little contests they do. This afternoon they had a Mrs. Biceps Championship, and that was rather interesting. Those are always fun. See all these dynamic personalities that volunteer to do that stuff. Wish I could be that person, but I am not. And over here, we'll pass through another bar. Lots of bars on a cruise ship, and all of them have different operating hours. This is the Valley High Bar. This will be the upper deck of the pool area. During the day, all these chairs will be laid out for loungers, sunbathers to lay on. A little bit more out of the way than down below, but yet you can still hear the music and see all the things that are going on. In this area to the right, that will be the Mojito Bar. One of our favorites, imagine that. They open every day at 5. We are here by 5:01. Our drink of choice in there, if you ever have a chance to go in there, is a raspberry guava mojito. It is absolute perfection. So we're gonna peek in there and see if they're open. Here we go. Some of these doors you have to push a button, other doors you just kind of walk up to. So, the Mojito Bar, again, is closed right now. And over on this side will be Moderno's Churrascaria. I learned how to pronounce that correctly today when we had dinner. And as I said in another video of ours, I'm not complaining because I'm not a complainer. And it wasn't bad by any means, but in the effort to be transparent and to be honest with y'all, because I know a lot of the times when somebody's watching this, they want to know the truth. So I will state that it was good. We're glad that we took the opportunity to dine there. But Brandon and I collectively said that we probably wouldn't go back. The best thing about that place was the salad bar, which included sushi for him. And I particularly like the chicken wings. So there's the sign for Moderno's. And Cagney's, which, if I'm just being honest, that is where you need to be. That is wonderful. It is, again, a specialty dining venue. This is Cagney's, what it looks like on the inside. They have an open kitchen there. Kind kind of dressed down a little bit because it's so late, early, whatever you want to say, because it is, let's see, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, good Lord. They will have full table settings in place there with a maitre d', formal servers. It is just a beautiful venue with the most amazing steak, seafood, and sides you will have. Without getting too much into Free at Sea and Free at Sea Plus, just look into it. When you're booking your cruise and you're talking to your advisor, or if you're doing it on your own, do your research, because you really, Brandon and I are very thrifty cruisers, which is one of the reasons why we can cruise so much. But as I have stated numerous times before, Norwegian's deal is just too good to pass up. We save a bundle by opting to get those packages, and with those packages there are some specialty dining privileges that you can have. I'm just looking off the side here. Nothing, absolutely nothing out there. Well, there's something out there, but you just can't see it. Little light down there in the distance blinking. Just to show you the NCL smokestack lit up at night. It's real pretty. And the sign, Norwegian Gem. We have passed the little golf putting area, and we are passing now the basketball court. It is open 24/7. Again, with the stands, if you want a full-fledged game with spectators, they can sit right up there. This path that I'm on right now is the official jogging track, but personally I like the area I was showing you guys earlier, the promenade that goes all the way around the ship. And down here is the aft of the ship that has outdoor dining, al fresco. There is a bar. There is a buffet area. And we have the drink machines, coffee, waters, juices, teas, lemon for your water, which is a plus for me, and your soft serve ice cream. This area to me is just a beautiful little spot. Even on busy sea days, it doesn't seem packed for whatever reason. I don't know, but it's just always just a perfect place to sit. I like the fact that you can sit out here on the edges for sun, or you can sit underneath that shaded area for plenty of shade. This side is the buffet, the garden cafe. Let's see if it's open. It is open, thankfully. So I don't know if I've ever seen this area occupied. It's available, but people just don't sit here for whatever reason. One of the things, silly as it may seem, that we noticed when we first boarded Norwegian ships for the first time is the condiment, napkin, silverware trays on each table. I know that sounds really silly, but some of the cruise ships, you have to get up and actually go to the bar to get these items. So it is handy just to have it available at your spot. Lots of seating, both booths and tables. This is usually a very, very, very busy spot no matter what meal you're coming to. There will be several drink stations available, all serving the same things, but just different locations to serve everybody. More seating. It's all blocked off now, but if you've seen my other videos, I have walked through this area to show you some of the offerings that are available on the Norwegian Gem for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that little area right there is the Splash Academy. That is going to be the children's play area / daycare. Children of all ages can participate in this. Opens at 9 a.m. You do have to register for this. This is the video arcade. And just to give you a quick rundown, it's not a small one, but they have plenty of variety. Norwegian does have a arcade package that you can pay for unlimited gaming. I believe that the games, it doesn't work on all the games, but it works on certain ones that are lit up green. So, thank you for coming by and seeing quite literally my very first ship tour. I've wanted to do this for quite some time, and I was just waiting on the next cruise opportunity that I had to be able to do it. So if you've hung out with me this far, thank you. The work involved in things like this, I did not realize when I first started this channel, but it is clearly a hobby and I love doing it. And if I'm not on a cruise, I love talking cruise, and my fellow cruisers will completely understand that. So I'm one that always loves constructive criticism, suggestions, ideas, encouragement, whatever you have for me. I value your thoughts, your opinions, anything you would like to share. So comment below. Check out my Facebook page at Kruisin Kincaids. And I look forward to more videos to share with you. And hopefully something I've said, something I've shown you will help you in some way on your next cruise adventure, especially on the Norwegian Gem. And with that, I'm going to sign out because it is 5 minutes until 1 a.m. and this is way past my bedtime. So see you later, guys.